Alrighty guys, if I say Kentucky, what do you say? You probably say chicken. Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Today I'm at KFC Colonel Sanders Museum, but it's also a restaurant support center where they support their franchisees. But I want to go inside because I heard that they have an animatronic Colonel Sanders there. And I heard that they have the vault where the secret recipe is.
11 herbs and spices.
Oh, but that's the Colonel's secret.
So we're gonna go inside today. I'm gonna show you the Colonel Sanders Museum at their headquarters here in Louisville. There is the bust of Colonel Sanders. A man will rust out quicker than he will wear out. Colonel Sanders, a legend in his own time. Presented by the employees and franchisees of Kentucky Fried Chicken Corporation. Check that out, and look at the office building. So come with me today. Let's go inside. Let's go see this animatronic that I keep hearing about, and let's go see if we can figure out what that secret recipe is. Come on inside, let's go.
My name is Colonel Norman Rockwell. This museum is all my life, don't you see? I was born in Henryville, Indiana, not too far from here. When I was 10, I learned an important lesson about hard work. Truth be told, it was a tongue lashing from my mother I shall never forget. I made a resolution then that I would never let anything interfere with me doing the best jobs possible. And that lesson is probably why Kentucky Fried Chicken came to be. So come on in, make yourself at home. Over there to your right is where it all begins.
Check that out. How real is that?
I made a resolution
Even his skin,
then
he has
that I would
age
never
marks
let anything
and everything.
interfere with me doing the best jobs possible. And that lesson is probably
It
why
is really
Kentucky Fried
like
Chicken
looking
came to be.
at
So come on,
a person.
make yourself at home. Over there to your right is where it all begins.
Alrighty, check this
Where it
out.
all begins.
Look at the original light fixture from Kentucky Fried Chicken. How cool is that? Finger looking good, Colonel Harlan Sanders. This bronze bust of the Colonel was sculpted by the Colonel's daughter, Margaret. Look at that. They have all kinds of old photos from when it all started.
Carton were some canceled checks. And I was looking through there, and here was this loan check for $5
Now he was born just outside Henryville, Indiana.
for the pen. And at that time,
Now, even though this museum is really small, this is actually the restaurant support center for all the franchisees when they come to Louisville. But this is a really cool museum because they do have a lot of the artifacts.
it was just good.
The pressure cooker. A campaign button from his 51 bid. Wow. And there's the tie. There's his walking cane. Claudia Sanders' dress, and of course, there's his white suit. What a beautiful portrait by Norman Rockwell of Colonel Sanders. Oh, and these are all letters to Norman Rockwell. Colonel Sanders was the recipient of the 1965 Horatio Alger Awards for his success and achievements. Wow. Try your hand at unlocking the secret recipe. Okay guys, we have found the secret recipe. Now we just have to get inside. The KFC secret recipe is a combination of 11 herbs and spices. Despite its use around the world, only a handful of people actually know the ingredients. Are we going to be able to open it? No. No. We cannot get in to find out the recipe. And there's his original desk. International icon. Since the first franchise in 1959, KFC has expanded to more than 80 countries around the world. In fact, more than 1 billion KFC chicken dinners are served annually. And there he is with Henry Kissinger. Oh, here's all different celebrities. Dick Clark, Mickey Rooney. Now, here's a fun fact. Did you know, or at least I heard, in Japan, what the Christmas food is? It's KFC. That is their Christmas food in Japan. And if I'm wrong, that's what I heard. Okay, let's move on. There's Mickey Mouse and Alice in Wonderland with Colonel Sanders. And there's Norman Rockwell, who did that beautiful painting of him. Oh, if you pick up the phone, you can actually hear. I'm going to see if I can let you hear it. Put it to my mic. You can hear Colonel Sanders talking on that. And there's another painting of Colonel Sanders. It's incredible in here. They have quite the showpieces.
My name is Colonel Sanders. This museum is all about my life.
And like I said, the museum is quite small, but it's got a lot of unique pieces here. And that animatronic is worth it just to come and see that. And these go through his commercials over the years.
I made a resolution then that I would never let anything interfere with me doing that job. And that's probably why Kentucky Fried Chicken came. Come on, Pete, make yourself home. Over there to your right is where it all begins.
Alrighty guys, that was the KFC Museum and Restaurant Support Center where they support their franchisees, but it was a really cool museum to see. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button and let's go on more adventures together. I always like to say life is like a book and I want to read it with you. From Louisville, Kentucky, peace.